Well, dear.
Anything we can do, Ma?
It's all done already. Eat your dessert.
Aren't you having any, Ma?
I nibbled already.
Take another nibble.
No.
Ice cream you don't like?
What is it, Ma? What's the matter?
What's the matter?
Huh?
Nothing.
Molly, don't spare me. What hurts you, your teeth?
First my arches, and then my teeth. Fillings and the crowns. Boy, this must be a sign of age. I'm getting old, Shaky.
Age, you can't stop, but pain is a different story. Call up Dr. Addison this minute and make an appointment. That's what dentists are for.
It's all right. It'll go away by tomorrow.
Oh, don't be foolish, Molly. Call up the dentist.
At this hour, I should call?
That's why he's a dentist, Ma. He'd want you to call.
Call him, Ma.
Come on, Molly. Call him right now, and then you'll know. You won't have to worry. It won't bother you.
Disturb him in the middle. All right, so... Jake, you call him.
I'll call him.
Oh, David. What fallen arches and a toothache can do, David. I feel like ancient history. I must be getting old.
You are not, Ma. You'll be younger than springtime as long as you live.
You can't look like Marlene Dietrich all the time, Ma.
Marilyn Monroe, not neither.
All right, Molly. Tomorrow at 11 o'clock, the dentist will be waiting, so you can take the 9:15 train.
Thank you.
And don't be so depressed. After the dentist, go out and buy yourself a new hat. Get a new hairstyle.
Absolutely. And find an orthopedic shoe store and take a fit.
Certainly, Molly. It'll make you feel younger. If not chronologically, then psychologically.
Time is the train leave in the morning?
9:15.
Beg your pardon, lady. Is this seat occupied?
By all means, be seated.
Thank you, dear lady. Oh, I beg your pardon.
Not at all.
I notice you're reading the Bronx section. May I ask if you come from the Bronx?
Oh, yes. We used to live there, not anymore. We moved to Haverhill recently.
I, too, used to know the Bronx quite well back in my days at New York University. Most amazing place.
Most amazing.
Yes, a microcosmos. The world in a nutshell. Transported to another planet would contain all the elements of this Earth. A multitude of diversity. A teeming universe, bounded on all sides by a teeming universe. Makes one think.
Yes, it does one.
The Bronx. A small section of heaven. Or a small section of Hades, if you'll forgive the expression. Shelley said as much. Hell is a city much like London. A populous and smoky city.
London. I was never to London.
Nor I. It's been always one of my ambitions. I should love to travel.
Well, me too also.
Oh, permit me to introduce myself. My name is Bernard Welkin.
My name is Molly Goldberg. Mrs.
Go ahead and read your newspaper, Mrs. Goldberg. I didn't intend to interrupt you.
See, you're also reading.
Oh, this, yes. I always carry a book of poetry with me. It helps pass the time and gives me a great deal of pleasure. As Shelley said, poetry is the record of the best and the happiest moments of the happiest and best mind. Do you know, Shelley?
Well, just here and there from my night school. Hail, blithe spirit, birds that never were,
Ah, yes, to a skylark. Beautiful. And do you know this one? All love is sweet, given or return. Common as light is love, and its familiar voice wearies not ever. They who inspire it are most fortunate, as I am now. They who feel it most are happier still. Lovely, isn't it?
Lovely. Lovely. I think it means that love is all around us, and we like to hear it. And the more we feel it, the happier we are.
You're a very understanding woman, Mrs. Goldberg.
Well, I was never a A1 student in poetry.
Then you must have been an honor student in the School of Life.
Well.
You have a family?
Oh, yes. I have a lovely family. Husband and 2 children, family in Rosalie. I have a wonderful family.
Once upon a time, I too had a wife. She left this mortal coil 5 years ago.
A widower? It must be lonely.
It is, but I have my work in poetry.
Your work? What is your work, if I may make so bold?
I am an accountant.
Oh.
Whose life, up until this very moment, has been an inexpressible and unutterable void.
Rosalie? Where's your Percy Bessie, Shelley?
I don't know, Ma. I think Uncle David is reading it.
Oh, tell Uncle David dear that Molly dear wishes him to come into the kitchen and read me the words of the poet.
You are feeling better, aren't you, Ma?
Oh, question. 3 visits to the dentist and I'm a new woman. Go, Rosalie. Tell Uncle David to bring in Shelley.
Uncle David, Mama wants you to read to her while she finishes ironing a new dress.
Why not? It'll be my pleasure.
Another new dress. She's become a regular clothes horse. These trips to the dentist are certainly doing wonders for her.
I never saw such a change in a woman.
What does Molly want you to read to her, David?
Shelley, Percy Bessie.
Shelley? My dear wife is becoming very intellectual. Oh, David. David. Here. Give me the book. Now, Rosalie, get Mama's cape out of the closet.
What are you going to do, Pa?
You see.
David, well, no.
I am the daughter of earth and water, and the nursling of the sky. I pass through the pores of the ocean and shores. I change, but I cannot die.
Jake.
Indeed, Jake, fair one. Wouldst ramble through the realm of poetry with me?
Stop the tomfoolering, please.
I came to read to you.
Not with that attitude.
Attitude? I have an attitude?
Jake, don't make fun of Shelley.
Well, how's the reading?
Fine. Hearken. To a Skylark by Percy Bysshe Shelley. Bysshe, that's a name?
Would you like it better if his name was Gorgeous George?
What kind of a man was this Shelley, David?
I don't know. What kind of a man do you think he was?
Distinguished.
With a mustache?
Sensitive.
No Homburg hat?
Understanding.
And a cane?
Romantic.
Maybe he wore a monocle?
He wears a monocle, Molly.
Or maybe spats and smiley?
Not funny, Jay. And you not neither, David. A man that gave his whole life to his poems. A man whose name is in stone and on the lips of every college. Statues even. Shame yourself for so little respect for the immortals. Give me my book. I shall not banter with you any further.
How nice to see you again. I trust all is well.
Very well. Thank you for the kind asking.
For my sake, I hope that whatever brings you to the city will continue indefinitely.
Well,
Nothing serious, I trust?
indeed nothing, by no means. The trouble is purely minor.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. My dear lady, may I say that you look more charming each time I see you.
Thank you.
You look particularly lovely today.
Thank you for the compliment.
It's a pleasure. I see you're reading Shelley, my favorite poet. I shall take that as a compliment.
Away the moor is dark beneath the moon. Rapid clouds have drunk the last pale beam of even. Away, the gathering winds will call the darkness soon.
Oh, bravo indeed. How well you recite. What comprehension. By all means, bravo. I am the daughter of the earth and water, and the nursling of the sky. I pass through the pores of the ocean and shores. I change, but I cannot die.
Poetry made in heaven.
Dear lady, you're a kindred spirit. So understanding, so sensitive. I can hardly tell you how much I appreciate knowing you just these few short weeks.
It's been nice for me also, Mr. Welkin.
Bernard, dear lady, remember?
Bernard.
I like the way you say it. Say it again. Please.
Bernard.
Charmed. Oh, a thought has just struck me. Why don't you cancel your appointment this afternoon? Let us spend the afternoon together. There's an interesting exhibit at the museum.
Well, I'm sorry, but time is fleeting and I must run.
Even if I insist.
Even so, Bernard, I must fly. Goodbye, Bernard. Thank you for the coffee.
A check, please.
I didn't use to you today because I was marketing and I was very...
Molly, if you have a minute, I'd like to talk to you.
Oh, surely for you I have more than a minute. Come and sit down.
You sit.
So serious?
Very serious. Molly, I'm not a busybody, and I know this is none of my business, but I consider you to be a dear friend. So, what I saw yesterday will never pass my lips.
So what did you see?
I was in the city yesterday. I stopped for coffee. Molly, I saw you in the coffee shop with a man holding hands. Oh, Molly, I know that what you do is none of my business, and believe me, I wouldn't say a word if I weren't so fond of you. Don't ruin a happy home. Oh, I understand. There are times when I could throttle Henry, but I wouldn't do anything to hurt him because I love him the way he is, just the way I'm sure you love Jake.
But it was only coffee.
Don't say a word. You don't have to explain to me. No matter how much love there is between two people, one or the other sometimes gets to feel, misunderstood or neglected or taken for granted. But those aren't reasons to, you know.
It was only Percy Bysshe Shelley.
Molly, it doesn't matter who he is. Dr. Hollis here in Haverhill is just as good a dentist as any in the city, believe me. Well, my dear, I know this is a decision that you have to make for yourself, so I'll leave you. But if you need me, just you-hoo and I'll come running. Goodbye.
Daisy, it was only poetry.
My dear dark lady of the sonnets. You haven't said more than 3 words all evening.
Is there anything I can do, Ma?
Your teeth again, Marvin?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Just musing. I'll be all right. Some more? Jay, David?
No, thank you.
So I'll get the dessert.
Rosalie will get the dessert. Sit with us for a little, Molly. Since you've been going to the dentist, you haven't been yourself. One day you're happy, and the next day you're in a mood. If I didn't know better, I'd say you were acting like a love-struck schoolgirl.
What a thing to say. Would I be in love with at my late date?
Well, it's never too late.
I should say not. I could tell you stories. Jake, you remember the lady that used to dye her hair a different color every week? So once, Molly, I was out, and I decided to have a bite. So I went into that corner coffee shop where we used to live. You remember the corner coffee shop? So the fun...
I arise from dreams of thee in the first sweet sleep of night, when the winds are breathing low and the stars are shining bright. I arise from dreams of thee, and a spirit in my feet hath led me who knows how to thy chamber window, sweet.
Molly, you going to the dentist again tomorrow?
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Well, tomorrow's Friday.
What train?
The train that's my usual won't. I'll get the coffee. What's happening to me? A woman in her middle ages. The whole world is talking. Even Daisy. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are the holidays of my life. What happened to me? I love my family, my husband. That was enough. Why does my heart stand still when I hear a train whistle? Why? Why? Maybe it's better not to go to the dentist tomorrow. I'll stop going. I won't take the train. I'll take the bus.
James, I was thinking that perhaps I ought to change dentists. Dr. Hollis right here in Haverville is a very beautiful dentist. Why should I have to travel 3 times a week?
Because you started with Dr. Radisson and you'll finish with him.
Jake, I know what I'm saying. Please, Jake.
Molly, why are you like that? You never finish what you start. Why?
Because some things are better left unfinished, Jake.
What, for instance? Maybe Shelley has a poem for it?
Don't go. Change dentists. Don't go. I feel like a stranger to myself.
What shall I do?
Is it because the person wants to keep something that was lost long ago?
So what did I lose?
Jake loves me. My family is my pride and my joy. To be or not to be. To go or not to go.
Question.
Rosalie, Mama comes home within the next 5 minutes. We can have roast beef rare. If not, everybody will have to be well done. This is Mama's last visit today. It will feel good not to be the cook every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Mommy should be home now.
Sometimes she stops to do a little shopping, and sometimes the train is late.
A whole hour?
Oh, it's possible.
Hello,
Good evening, my dear family. How's everybody?
Oh, fine and middling.
Where's Molly?
Late. Hi, Pa.
Oh, hello, Sammy. Did you have a good week in college?
Fine. Where's Mama? I'm starved.
We'll eat when your mother comes home. I wonder where she can be at this hour.
She'll be home soon.
Maybe something happened at the dentist.
Should I call?
I'll call.
Don't be such a warrior, Jay.
I am a warrior, David. I'll feel better if I call.
Maybe she's late because of the bridge.
What bridge?
Ludlow 8, 5172, please.
You would like to sit in the dentist's chair for 2 months? It's no pleasure. I'm sure Mama didn't look forward to 3 voyages a week. I only hope you gave her the gas.
The line is busy. The operator will call me back. Oh, she's home.
She forgot her key.
Flowers.
Flowers? Must be a mistake.
For Mama.
You sure they're for Mama?
Yeah, it says for Mrs. Molly Goldberg.
From whom? Where?
It doesn't say, just card enclosed.
Well, open it then.
I don't think we should open it.
Well, since when are we such a formal family? It must be from a club for her apple pie recipe.
Maybe it's from the garden club for her tomatoes.
Maybe, but I'll take it.
I'll get it.
I got it. Hello? Well, hello, Doctor. This is Mr. Goldberg. Did anything detain my wife? What's that? You sure? Thank you.
Well, what is it?
Anything wrong, Pa?
Whatever it is, what is it, Jake?
What did the dentist say, Pa?
She never got there.
What do you mean she never got there?
She didn't even cancel the appointment.
She never got there.
A woman leaves for the 9:15 train in the morning. She has a dental appointment, and she doesn't even make an appearance or telephone. Does that sound like your mother? I'm very worried, David. David, if anything happened to my Molly, consider me finished.
Jake.
David, she was my whole life. The moon and the sun and the stars. Why didn't I go with her when she had to go to the dentist? Maybe it was too much for her alone. Maybe she was too dizzy from the drilling. Oh, Molly.
Where were you? Why didn't you
Molly, we were so worried about you.
What is that to
Well,
worry?
it was so late. You evidently missed your train. What happened?
Well, I was detained at the dentist.
The dentist?
Yeah, he drilled me and he filled me and he x-rayed me. See?
Flowers came for you, Molly.
Flowers?
I wish to speak to your mother alone, please.
Who sent the flowers?
What difference does it make who sent the flowers? Sit down, Molly. Molly, sit and remain seated and silent until I have finished. You were not at the dentist's. Yes or no?
No.
Then why did you tell me you were? Where were you and why did you lie? Well, where were you?
To the movies. I went to see Greta Garbo and Camille. And then I walked.
Couldn't you tell me you went to the movies instead of the dentist?
I was afraid you would laugh at me.
I would laugh.
Like you laugh at Shelley.
Well, I still say Shelley is a poet for lovesick maidens.
Not all lovesick maidens are maidens. Sometimes they're women even.
What are you trying to say, Molly?
That love and romance is something that everybody needs. And that's irregardless.
Well, who has more love bestowed on them than you? Who loves you more than I love you?
When was the last time you told me that, Jake?
Well, do I have to tell you?
Yes. Especially when a woman is going to the dentist.
But you don't know I love you?
Then tell it to me. It's more important to hear it now than it was 25 years ago. Aren't they lovely, Ma?
Who sent the flowers, Molly?
Just a brief encounter. Not important.
She walks in beauty like the night of cloudless climes and starry skies. And all that's best of dark and bright meet in her aspect and her eyes.
Shelley?
No, Molly, Byron. A real romantic.